know how you got into SMP, but why did you get into scalp micropigmentation, go into
Yeah.
that brow class? What happened?
I told you last time, I came to Australia. I was only meant to be here 6 months. I was just a backpacker. But 4 days after getting here, I met my ex. I came to Australia sort of without a friend, without my friend. She was meeting me. She had a family emergency in Scotland, and I came to Australia by myself. So, me being me, I can't just sit by myself. So, I booked in to get dive certified. So, that's where I met my ex. He was my dive instructor.
Oh,
And if I had gone the day before, he wouldn't be my dive instructor. So it was like meant to be just head over heels immediately. So we're together like 4.5 years. We're engaged, meant to be married. And then he actually ended up passing away. He died in a really tragic accident. So that, of course, set the trajectory of my life completely off course, right? So I was meant to be doing one thing, buying a house, getting married, being a happy little travel agent, and then it was like gone pretty much instantly. Yeah.
I'm
So,
sorry. What
yeah,
happened? What was the accident?
yeah, so he was a diver, so he's a professional diver on a commercial fishing boat. They actually used to dive for sea cucumbers.
What's a sea
So,
cucumber?
y it's like a slug.
It's not like something that turns into a pickle?
It looks like a fat cucumber from the sea. So yeah, they went out one day and it was just a freak accident, really, really rough seas. And yeah, the boat that he worked on capsized and sank. So
Oh my god.
there's 5 men on board. One actually survived and he tread water for like 12 hours in the middle of the
Holy
ocean
shit.
until he was randomly found by another boat and the other 4 died. So, yeah, Eli was my fiancé, and he didn't survive. Yeah.
I'm sorry. That's terrible. That is crazy. Did they ever find out how it sank? Like, was there a big hole?
Honestly,
What happened?
there was not really a lot of information, like, because it was such rough weather around the time, they couldn't really pinpoint exactly what happened, but the emergency systems on the boat, it's called an EPIRB, it didn't activate. So when the boat started to roll, there's like a system in the boat that's meant to alarm the authorities that something's happening. And that didn't happen, basically. It was a lot.
That's that's devastating. And
Yeah.
so how
So
did you deal with that? I mean, that was
um,
2017. How did you get through that?
yeah, like 2017, honestly, like it was just a whirlwind for me because when that happened, I think you just go into shock. Like
Mhm.
it's almost like you're in a autopilot, you know? I actually had to fly down to where the boat sank. All the families of the other missing men flew down, and we all actively searched for their bodies for days.
Did you end up recovering any bodies?
2 were recovered with the boat, and Eli's body and 3 others were never found.
Oh my, to this day?
To this day, yeah. So one of the things that happened actually when we were searching for their bodies, I was out on a boat and obviously his family's with me and the other families are with me and we're just looking, scanning the coastline, trying to find anything, find debris, find them. And I just looked down beside me and in the water, there's this rainbow
Oh,
like
wow.
right beside me on the boat in the water. And I was just like, I knew at that moment that he was gone but he's going to be with me. So
Hey, that's a sign. That's a
yeah.
sign.
I found that when I went to sort of therapy, it wasn't helpful for me. I needed a spiritual healing, speaking to mediums. Yeah,
Grieving
so that's
is very hard, and I don't think there's any right way to do it. I've had to deal with a lot of loss as well, and it's not fun. If you let it consume you, it will consume you.
oh, absolutely. Like, honestly, everything in life is choice. So there's bad happens to good people, but your happiness, your reaction to it, that is all a choice at the end of the day. In that moment, I knew that I had a choice to either just be completely miserable and just be done, or continue with my life and choose to find the happiness in the things that I was grateful for. So that's what I did. Yeah.
And I'm sure he would want you to continue to live a happy life and to move forward.
Yeah, exactly. So
Thank you for sharing that, Anna. Thank you, for real.
Daddy.